Hi Chinmay, thanks for speaking with us today. I'm just here to catch up with you and getting to know you a little better. So tell us, how has it been for you for the last couple months and what have you been doing?
Well, to be honest, last couple of months were like challenge for me, you know. I think sitting home, coordinating with teams and working with them is bit of a challenge. But
Uh-huh.
finally, thanks to the Microsoft Teams and other softwares which have been, helping me out in terms of, coordination. So the coordination was a big task for me, but I think I am coming out of it and, getting things done. Regarding the process, I think just to give you an introduction about the team which I've worked with, I am currently
Uh-huh.
managing display programmatic team in IDC. I am currently taking care of 50 people in my team,
Oh.
and we are working with different, different regions across the world. So primarily we work with Merkle US, but apart from Merkle US, I do have 12 processes set for different regions. And I think we have started expanding our business in different entities as well now, not just the regions. We
Uh-huh.
have acquired the regions, but now we are going in depth. So we are trying to get our businesses done from a number of different entities. And currently our target is to, at least onboard 150 to 200 people in programmatic by June 2021. So that is the challenge and I'm working towards it. But to answer your question, yes, past 2 months, I think more or less I'm building up on team structures. I'm building upon the, different processes in the team. I've been interacting
Uh-huh.
with multiple onshore entities and managers where I can get the responses. And then definitely, to be honest, it's a business. So I'm currently working on
Right.
business growth. Yeah.
Right. I'm sure it's been too overwhelming for you because, just even thinking about it makes me too much excited and I can't even begin to imagine what has it been for you. So when you,
No, it's
yeah,
yeah. So it's pretty normal, when you are working for the agency, it's normal.
right.
Agencies are always chaotic, okay? And in case if you don't have that kind of work environment in agencies, then it's pretty difficult for people like us to, get and get the businesses. So I'm completely okay with the structure, and I love to be a part of Merkle Sokrati. Yeah.
Right. So where are you working from right now? Are you in Pune or are you based out of somewhere else? Where are you right now?
I'm in Pune only. I'm born and brought up in Pune, so it's my hometown.
Oh, oh, that's
Yeah.
lovely. So, I want to ask you a little bit about because you have such an expertise on programmatic over the years. Um,
hmm
do you struggle sometimes to explain it to people outside of the industry when they ask you about it? How do you explain to it who knows nothing about? How do you explain it to someone in a layman language if someone asks you about it? Because there are so many myths about programmatic outside of this industry that it's just about advertising, and how do you explain something so much complicated?
Okay, so for that, I think you need to understand what that particular person that you are talking to. So for an example, if I'm sitting someone with like CMOs, okay, so you
Right.
need to understand the hierarchy of the people that you are interacting. So might be
Uh-huh.
CMOs are the people that just don't want to go ahead and get into the technical stuff. What do you do? What is programmatic and all? Maybe they are focused in
Right.
terms of only commercials and business growth. So I think
Uh-huh.
more or like in case if you find that particular person is at the senior level or top level management, then the ways of explaining is different, where you have to talk about commercials, where you have to talk about business and what could be the output of or what could be the outcome of the implementing this process. But when it comes to the people who are bit of technical expertise who wants to learn, then definitely you will have to go into the technical roots of the process. You will have to suggest some metrics that is involved in the process, and definitely that is the way you handle with the the technical team members. But I think to be honest, to give you an answer, it depends on the hierarchy of the people with whom you are interacting. And definitely in case if you are interacting with the CMOs and CXOs, definitely you
Uh-huh.
just have to talk in terms of commercials and business growths. So that's
Right.
the simple funda which I always use.
Right. That's really exciting to hear. So,
Yeah.
you have been in this line of business for quite some time now. And is there a favorite campaign or, some experience where you have found working with some kind of client or around some campaign has really excited you? And if you want to share something about
Well, I will talk about it for hours, to be honest, but let's
it.
not, kill the time.
Yeah.
But to be
Yeah.
honest, one of the biggest achievements I would say in my career, and I was,
Right.
fingers crossed, it will remain the same. So I got a chance to
Right.
work on Avengers: The Endgame campaign. Okay. So
Oh, okay.
I was managing the Disney spends in my last organization, and it was a pretty, decent account. So It was a big budget campaign for me. It was around 150 crores. They have spent a
Right.
lot of money, and I took care of all their digital engagement throughout from the start, not just into the movies and all, but from the strategy builds to the campaign execution to the reporting and to the the business presentation that we have done for them. So I think that was
Right.
one of the best experience that I have had in my past organization, and I just cannot
Right.
forget it because it has taught me a lot, and it has took me it has been a key area in my growth as well. So that is one of the rare moment, I would say, that I will always cherish in my entire life.
That's really nice. It's very very exciting to hear. So,
Yeah.
I want to understand from you that it has been a time of self introspection for all of us, and we have been, at least some of us have been getting time to look into ourselves and get to know our interests better. So, what does interest you apart from work? How do you kill time when you're not working?
Well, I'm a big football fan, to be honest. Football
Uh
always
huh.
attracts me, and
Right.
I'm a big Liverpool fan, to be honest. So apart from
Uh huh.
work, I think football is one of the key things that I always follow. Then I like to read history books as well. Okay, so
Uh
I
huh.
spend a lot of time while reading the ancient history, uh, regardless of the countries and the areas of expertise that people have. But I always enjoy time reading the history books, and finally, of course, music. So I always find music is a therapy. Okay, so I think apart from work, football, music, and history books, that is what I do in my spare time if I get.
That's really crazy. I can't help but ask that what has been your recent favorite read?
Well, I think one of the recent reads that I have, been going through was Aurangzeb. It is one of the biggest books that I have read, and it has been, a different experience altogether with me. So
Right.
this is something, which always attracts me, the people, the personalities that they were when they were ruling these empires and all. So
Uh
that was
huh.
a recent read that I had. It was written by Yadunath Sarkar, who is one of the biggest authors in India.
Right, that's really crazy. Yeah. I mean, I also want to share that I have been. There are a couple of friends of mine who are into history and stuff like that. So there is this famous historian called Uday Kulkarni. I don't know if he
Mm-hmm.
works out of Mumbai or Pune, but he has spent his entire life into covering and re-establishing the truths about history in Pune and stuff like that. He's also written this book
Yes.
called Panipat. I don't know if you know about him, but it's really
Okay,
crazy.
I'll
I
tell
mean,
you. Yeah.
yeah.
So my closest friend Kaustub Kasture, he works
Uh huh.
directly with him. So I know him by
Oh,
name, but I didn't get a chance to catch him up. So I'm in consistently touch with the writers who write these things, and I do have a good aspiration, to become a history writer one day because I history literally attracts me. I always try to go and search a lot of things. We do have this Itihas Samshodak Mandal in Pune, where
oh, oh.
yeah, so there you will find lot of details about the history. You will see a lot of old papers which can describe where exactly the things were happened and all. So it's crazy to,
Right,
go ahead and discuss these things. So thoroughly enjoyed.
right. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't help but say that this conversation. If I say that this conversation has been insightful, it would be literally an understatement. It didn't feel like work at all to me. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every piece of it. Thanks for
Oh,
speaking with
great.
us. So I'm gonna see you again. Bye bye.